I have a problem that I think is near and dear to your heart, probably. You've talked about it a bunch. I am a married 34-year-old female, married to a man for about a year. Love him, best relationship of my entire life. One problem, my husband has not brushed his teeth for years.
For years?
Many years. Probably like 8 years.
What?
We've gotten into a lot of tips about this. Probably one of the first things I noticed about him.
Wait a
when he
second.
moved in, I was like, dude, where's your toothbrush? But it's been since day one. Like, I've known about it. Still married the dude. Love to kiss him. Whatever. You know?
This is insane.
But I just don't know what to do about it. You know, I've offered to go to therapy with him. I told him I need him to do this for me. I've tried everything.
You can't get...
I have...
This is crazy.
Gone ahead and gotten him toothbrushes. Nothing works. I mean, I feel like I don't fucking know what to do. He has the mental health issues, but like we kind of work through them together. I tried my best. Anyway, I'm rambling, and all right. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.
God damn, man. What? I mean, the self-esteem on our caller here. To be, like, look, I was a latecomer to traditional teeth brushing methods. Okay? It just skipped us. My mom never made us brush our teeth. And I literally was 30 years old when I started, but it literally was like, I was a little younger than 30. It was literally having a girlfriend that I was like, oh yeah. I had that exact conversation where she was like, where's your toothbrush? And I had to be like,
you're like, what?
Oh yeah, I guess I left it on the road. And then I had to buy one and she sees me like not knowing what to do. I'm like swirling around my fucking face.
You're like the beast learning how to eat oatmeal.
It keeps falling out of my hand. I'm like,
God.
This is fucked up though, because I also feel like, look, you're married, he's in his 30s, like part of it is like I had fucking clear dental issues. I lost a tooth. Unrelated. Unrelated for the record.
We know this. It's a legend in the city. A chicken bone.
A chicken wing. A Comedy Cellar chicken wing cracked my tooth.
It's framed.
Yeah. I was sitting in that little weird zone above the fucking Fat Black.
The Fat Black, the lounge upstairs. In the shadows.
In the shadows.
Where the Phantom
of the Opera style. Yeah. But this is... Okay, so this is interesting because it's one thing to be like, you know, whatever. My boyfriend does it. He's 30 years old. He doesn't brush his teeth. We've all been there.
Yeah.
But listen, I bought it, you know, once I started, because here's the thing, it turns out it feels good to brush your teeth.
It does.
I went to the dentist and I was just like, I got a cleaning and it was so fucked up that I was like, well, I'm never missing brushing my teeth ever again. Like this, I was bleeding so much out of my teeth.
Well, because they just take metal and scrape it against your teeth.
And your gums. They had to like they had to like numb me and like get under my gums and shit. It was so fucked up.
Well, the wild part about this is she's done the work. She's bought the toothbrushes.
Right.
And kind of just, ma'am, you're going to have to hold them down. There's something... You can't keep getting BV from him when he goes down on you. You gotta like do something.
Yeah, I mean,
is he just rinsing his mouth
this
a lot?
Is gross. I mean, it does become gross.
Because you didn't even say it's gross. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing. Is he like just going through packs of Trident? Like how is...
She says he has some mental health issues, but they've worked through them together. That's not how that works, man.
Yeah.
I'm worried because this is kind of like the canary in the coal mine type thing where it's like, look, it's bordering on a problem because like oral health is tied to a lot of other types of like, you know, like if you have a fucked up mouth, it can fuck up your bloodstream, all this kind of shit. But let's just say for the sake of argument, it's not the biggest deal in the world, right? He used a little mouthwash, whatever, his breath on his mouth, whatever. there's gonna be another thing. If you can't get this guy to brush his teeth,
Yeah, I gotta see
if
his
there's
feet.
a real
What's going on with his
problem,
feet?
yeah, I mean, but just like anything else, dude, it's like you're married to this person. If you're ever at an impasse, he won't compromise on brushing his teeth.
Yeah.
I'm a little like I want to give you like real constructive criticism, but this is like.
This is like this is a non-starter to the point where you go, oh well, this has to be handled before. You can't argue about visitation.
Yeah,
you know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah, get in a custody battle
There's
with this guy.
no way he's gonna get the kids for the weekend because they won't be brushing their teeth. We know that.
Damn, day one she's known and still married him.
Wow.
8 years. What else is good about him? Like, he must be awesome.
I mean, it seems like she's aware of the podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These aren't people who are holed up somewhere.
No. Jeez, I don't fucking, like, I guess let's think of it. Do either of you're both in long-term relationships. Mm-hmm. How would you approach any habit? See, it's hard because it's like thinking of it, you think of a reasonable person and they would at least attempt it, or I don't know.
Is his argument it's a scam? Is he like that's what Fauci wants you to do?
Right. What is
to brush your teeth?
He just
all the
doesn't
time?
want to. Like he literally is how a child approaches brushing his teeth.
I will say I knew someone in high school who this isn't like
High school though.
I know, but it's not making it excusable. But he was talking about how he literally didn't really brush his teeth, and everyone in the class was like, "Oh, that's weird, whatever." But he was like, yeah, I just don't brush my teeth. And he said, it feels weird when I brush my teeth. It feels weird after I brush and then I run my tongue over my teeth and it just doesn't have that feeling of whatever that feeling is that I'm used to.
He likes the I just woke up in the morning kind of fuzzy mouth.
Yeah. Does this guy go to the dentist though? I mean,
this guy ain't going to the dentist.
Yeah,
How is this guy going to the dentist?
No, you're right.
He didn't have a toothbrush.
So it is. I mean, it is something even this guy being an adult or whatever. I could see him just being used to it if he's just used to
I mean, of course he's used to it.
Not doing it forever or something.
And he landed somebody without brushing his teeth.
Yeah, but
There's
she's
some fellas
fucked up.
who brush their teeth.
I like her. She's a friend of ours. She's calling in, but clearly something's wrong with her if she's letting this fucking guy get away. 8 years of not brushing your teeth?
2 presidents. Wow.
And his whole life, too, probably.
I mean, I wonder.
Oh, wow. You're right. Because
you don't stop. It's like you stopped 8 years ago.
Oh.
And again, I have sympathy. I'm not trying to sound like I'm on my high horse. I did not start brushing my teeth regularly until I was 30. I get that. I'm not coming to you from an ivory tower of perfect dental health.
Stav is a man of the people. You listen to him.
So if I'm even weirded out by it, it's like, I don't know, man.
I think that you have to have a very focused but also kind conversation and go, hey, there's so many things that could go wrong.
Yeah.
There's so many things about you that I love, but I need this. I need this more. This is going to sound immature, but maybe some sort of positive reinforcement.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah, you're going to have to put a treat in his bowl. I don't.
Well, I think let's start with the mental health issues, right? This seems like an offshoot of that. Yeah. And she's like, I've offered to go to therapy. Is there some way you can get this guy in some kind of therapy? What are these mental health issues?
The hard part for me, though, is what person do you know that's in therapy that doesn't brush their teeth?
Here's what I'm saying. I have a feeling this is the tip of the iceberg. You know what I mean? And here's the other thing. Mental illness just kind of compounds. Where it's you can be kind of quirky at 28 when they met, and 8 years later, it's looking a little fucking rough.
It's not addition, it's exponents.
It's exponential, absolutely.
It gets heavy fast.
So that's what I'm a little worried about here, and it's that's why it's this feel let's leave the toothbrushing. It's how is the rest of your relationship?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is there other shit this is creeping into? You said you've worked through the mental health issues together. What does that mean? What are these issues? I think there's more for you to examine here, and I don't think we don't have an answer for the toothbrushing, but I also my gut is it's part of a much bigger thing here.
Do it in his sleep.
Yeah, right. Fuck everything I just said. Just fucking put him under and then brush his teeth every night.
Do it the way they have to do tigers at the zoo. Put him under, trank dart him, and brush his teeth for him once a month.
Yeah. Once a month is something good. Damn.
Ooh, you could give him greenies. Like, you know how dogs...
Oh, yeah, they chew on shit and it cleans their teeth. That's a great idea. Give him a milk bone to clean his teeth on.